Chapter 26 Formation of a Democratic Government. Democracy has actually two forms, direct democracy and indirect democracy. In direct democracy, all the members or beneficiaries of a democratic unit of the government participate in decision-making process. This can be seen in the case of Gram Sabha, in which villagers come together and take decisions for themselves. On the other hand, in indirect democracy, the elected representatives take decision on behalf of the people. In most of the democratic countries, indirect democracy is prevalent. The representatives elected by people make up the legislature. It is known in our country as the parliament at the national level and state assembly at the state level. They make laws on behalf of the people and determine taxes that people will pay. The Council of Ministers and other members of the executive are drawn from among these elected members. They are accountable to the body of representatives, that is, the legislature. Universal adult franchise. A democratic government becomes meaningful when all its citizens participate in it, especially in the elections. In modern democratic governments, all men and women who have attained a minimum prescribed age are allowed to vote and elect their representatives. Universal adult franchise, therefore, means that the right to vote is universally given to all adult citizens, irrespective of religion, caste, sex, property, educational qualification, etc. Elections. Election has no meaning unless it is free and fair. In democratic countries, elections are conducted by independent agencies so that people can participate freely and fearlessly. In India, the independent body entrusted with the responsibility of conducting free and fair elections is the Election Commission of India. Elections are held to choose and elect representatives to the Lok Sabha, the state legislative assemblies, and the local bodies such as municipal corporations or committees and Zilla Parishads, Panchayat Samitis, Gram Panchayats, etc. Secret ballot. Secret ballot helps people to cast their votes fearlessly. In this method, nobody can know in whose favor a voter has cast his or her vote. It should remain a secret even after voting. Only a secret ballot can guarantee this freedom and privacy to voters. Thus, secret ballot is an essential feature of democratic elections. Today, pre-printed ballot papers and electronic voting machines are the forms of ballot commonly used in elections. They feature the names of the candidates with respective check boxes or buttons for the voters to make their choices. How election is conducted. Whenever a new Lok Sabha or a state assembly is to be elected, or if a by-election is to be held, the Election Commission draws up a program of election and announces it. Let us read the steps involved in an election procedure. The President of India issues a notification calling upon the people to elect their representatives to constitute a new Lok Sabha. Similarly, governors issue a notification to elect legislative assemblies in states. The Election Commission announces the election schedule for filing nomination papers, scrutiny of nominations, withdrawal of candidature, and dates of polling. Political parties select candidates for various constituencies. A few non-party or independent candidates may also contest elections. Any citizen of India whose name is included in the voters list and is at least 25 years of age and who is not a government servant can contest elections. People who wish to contest the election file their nomination papers and deposit a fixed amount of money as security with the returning officer. The returning officer examines all the nomination papers. After scrutiny, only the valid ones are allowed to contest. The returning officer allots separate election symbols to each of the remaining candidates. These symbols are printed on the ballot paper or the electronic voting machine. Voters go to the polling booths and cast their votes on the day fixed by the Election Commission. Polling takes place for 9 hours and then the voting machines or ballot boxes are sealed and sent to the counting center. Counting of votes takes place at a centralized place under heavy security arrangements on a day fixed by the Election Commission. The counting center functions under the direct supervision of the returning officer. Once all the votes have been counted, the returning officer declares the candidate who secures the maximum number of votes as elected. The winner also gets a certificate from him. Every elected person goes to the respective house, Lok Sabha or assembly to which she or he has been elected and takes the oath of office. She or he then becomes a member of that house, MP or MLA. Constituency. Electoral constituency refers to a territorial area which elects and sends one representative either to the parliament or to the state assembly. An MP represents a parliamentary constituency in the Lok Sabha, while an MLA represents an assembly constituency in the Vidhan Sabha.